Each week, American History TV's Real America brings you archival films that provide context for today's public affairs issues.
We knew that things must be getting worse because their letters were getting more cheerful. The boys were trying to keep our spirits up. There were more telegrams. There was one for old man Landry about his grandson Jamie, who'd been an orphan. One for the Whites and the Greenbergs, and two for the Dunlaps. The two Dunlap boys had always stuck together. The war was certainly getting closer to us now. We were in the middle of America. We couldn't be bombed. But there was a war right here on our front step. And it came right in the door on the day that Bataan fell. We knew that most of the boys had escaped to Corregidor, but all other news was scarce. Somebody started a cruel rumor that they'd all been killed. Though we tried to stop it, people picked up scraps of gossip and passed them on as gospel truth. Poor Mrs. Stone was told 3 times that her boy was dead. But it wasn't true, so now she just doesn't believe any rumors, only what is official from the government. Somebody, instead of hanging out black crepe, put a flag out on the front of their house, and soon they were all over town. We were worried and proud at the same time, but now the fighting was fiercer and more deadly. It was a terrible blow to Dr. Harper that his boy died on the operating table. Killed by a bomb from a jet plane. Often we got a little desperate in our thinking. How could we give them the things they needed? We wished we could take the comforts we were enjoying in our homes and carry them out to the tropics and give them to our soldiers, as we did when they were kids at the Boy Scout camp down on the river. The war was here now, right here with us, in every home in town. This was what we had to fear and what we had to fight. But we could only work a little harder and give and hope and pray. It couldn't get much worse, but it did get worse.
Stern faces, brave faces. They expect no mercy from the enemy. Their home will be the woods. Their allies, night and surprise. Their password, liberty. Yes, they've had training before. They know what they're doing and why. And there are nurses with them, brave women, and they know what they're doing and why. Goodbye. Good luck. The mothers, wives, daughters are too busy to cry. They too are defending their city. Let me work fast, faster. Let me do my work well. This is for me, for mine, for us. The Nazis continue to advance. Hitler had sworn that he would enter Moscow on November 7th. 85 Nazi divisions were held at the city. They advanced, but over a landscape carpeted with Nazi dead. And on November 7th, it was not Hitler who stood in. Calm, grave, without oratory. While the advanced panzers of the Nazis were 12.5 miles away, the Soviet premier spoke to the people of Moscow. The whole world is looking to you as a force capable of destroying the hordes of German invaders. A great mission of liberation has fallen to your lot. Be worthy of this mission.
на полный разгром немецких
The war you are waging is a war of liberation, a just war. Death to the German armies of occupation. The soldiers march out of the square. They're not returning to warm barracks or bound for home. From here, they're going direct to the front lines to defend their city.